Today we're going to do a SSD upgrade on a 2015 27-inch iMac. So what do we need for this kind of upgrade? So you need, first of all, your chosen SSD. Mine is already cloned from my original drive, and you would need some tools. This is the pry tool for the screen. We need this because it has adhesives on the sides. This is your adhesive strip, and you would need also a thermal sensor. So this particular package, these four, came from OWC kit, an upgrade kit from OWC, and then I'll put the links in the description. And you would also need a 2.5-inch to 3.5-inch adapter, like so. And like I said, I'm going to put all the links to the description. You'd also need pry tools like this, and we're going to go ahead and start the upgrade. Now this upgrade will take about an hour, hour and a half, depending on your skill level. If you don't want to risk breaking the glass on your iMac, then I would say that you would just bring it to your local computer shop and have them do it for you. The reason for upgrading it to an SSD is that after a while the fusion drive of the 1 TB usual hard drive that Apple puts in, the performance slows down after a while, and the fusion drive is just one way of Apple saying that it's a platter drive, it's an HDD drive, but it's just a way of Apple saying that it's better than your average platter drive. But SSD is still the best for these kind of systems, for any computers actually. And platter drives are just mainly for storage. So as you can see, I've already prepped our SSD and our thermal sensor, and it's going to look like so. This is your adapter, this is your 2.5-inch SSD, and your thermal sensor is going to look like this. This will be attached near to the SATA connector, like this, like so. And I'll show that later. I just put this to the side just to save us some time. I've already prepped this ahead of time. So right now we're going to remove the display in the screen panel, and we're going to start off here in this corner. You're gonna get your pry tool like so, and very carefully insert this into the corner. And I do want to be careful with this because I don't want to break the glass. So you have to be very patient with this process, because you only make a mistake once and you will break the glass. It's not cooperating with me right now. Okay, so let's try a different tool. Okay, so that's inserted. We do want to be careful, just a little bit opening like so, so that you can insert your other pry tool, the rolling one. Alright, so I've managed to make a very very slight opening on the corner, and I'm going to try and use the tool to just loosen up the stickers or the adhesive strips on the inside. You see how that's inserted like halfway through. You can, all right, so now you see how it's that inserted like that. So the adhesive strips is just underneath that, and it's gonna go all around your screen. All right. So now what you want to do is you just gently roll all the way around your screen, like so. You have to be very patient with this process so you don't break your glass. So towards the top. I'm just going to repeat this process until you loosen up the display. Okay, just go up and down until you complete it. All right, I'm going to fast forward this process so we save time. So I did find it a tad easier to lay it flat like this, and I wanted to show you guys to be careful on the camera area or the FaceTime camera. You just have to like take it a little bit slower on that side. And just keep going. Alright, so I've managed to loosen all that adhesive all the way throughout on the other side as well. Okay, so now we're ready to take off the display screen and disconnect the power cable and the data cable for the screen display. All right, now we need our suction cups. You only need one, but the kit came out with two. Okay, so you put it just like that. It seems like the display and the adhesive strip are still stuck on there pretty good. Let me try and use additional suction cups here, see if that helps. There's still some pulling going on, and they can't lift up the screen, so I'm trying to loosen up the adhesive strips one more time, see if that helps. Okay. Let's see if I can lift this up. Alright, so it's lifting up right now. Come on, baby. Alright, so we got lift off. Okay, so I just partially opened it like that. I'm going to show you guys put on the microfiber tool there, the microfiber towel there. I'm going to show you guys the connector underneath in this area to disconnect before you're able to lift off this display screen. Okay, so I want to make sure I have a very good clean angle of the connectors. As you can see, we have two here. You have this one and you have the other one over here. So we're going to take this one off first, just very carefully hold on to the ribbon, kind of wiggle it and pull it off. Okay, there you go. And now for the other one, you want to lift the tab over here. There's a tab, like so. Pull off like that, and then you pull it out just the same. All right, now you're ready to pull the whole display off. Okay, so while you have the screen display perpendicular like this, you would see the adhesive strips on that lower panel. So you would want to loosen up the adhesive strips over here. And do that like so, just to loosen them up. Okay, and once loose like that, you are going to pull that out like so. You want to be careful and slowly pull it out so it all comes in one piece. Okay. Like I said, you want to pull the adhesive strips out very carefully so it all comes in one piece, like so. Alright. Okay, so that's for that side. Kind of icky. And I have to go across the main table here. And do it on the inside, like so. It's a very satisfying pull. Almost there. Alright, everything came off in one piece, very good. Alright. So at this point, you can lift up your display very carefully, put it securely someplace else, and I would pull all the other adhesives out in preparation for the new one. Okay, so now that we have all that residue taken off from all the sides, now we're ready to prep our SSD and take off the whole old drive. So to do that, we have to take off this speaker panel, and you have your T8 screwdriver, and just loosen that up. Okay, and then just lift it off to the side. You don't have to take it off. The only thing we need to do is to be able to access the placeholder for the old drive, the drive bay. Okay, so I think that looks like another T8 if I'm not mistaken. Yep, that's a T8. Okay, T8. There you go. Put that aside. Okay. Now we're ready to lift it out of its bay, like so. And it's gonna come off free like that. Okay, so we take the SATA connector off like so. Alright, and this is your old drive. You can format this to make it a storage, or you could just use it as a backup for your SSD. Okay, from your old drive, you see these pins here from this bay. We are going to take this off and put it on our new drive bay on the sides, so that it'll put in place on the drive bay itself. So we just need these connectors. So mind you, they're just very small, so don't risk losing it. All right, once you've taken that off, you will put that into our new drive bay, like so. It's very foolproof because of the adapter. The adapter kind of has its own slots and it fits perfectly on there. So we just put these screws from the old drive and put them on, like so. Okay, make it secure. Okay, now we're ready to put in the SATA connector, like so. Okay, and then we can put the drive bay. Okay, so I've managed to put that back in the drive bay, and the SATA connectors doesn't really fit very nicely, so it's twisted up on the side like this, but everything looks secure and it doesn't look like it's gonna come out. So that looks pretty secure to me, looking like that. So we're going to screw it into place like so. The reason for this thermal sensor is that without it, your fan is just going to continuously rev up to high. If it doesn't have the sensor, it's just going to think that the drive is getting hot, so your fan life is going to drastically die early, or you'll just hear a lot of fan noise all the time. But there's a way of doing that by putting some program and software for fan control, but for everyday users, that's not really very feasible. So right now we're going to connect this thermal sensor to these area over here near the SATA connector, because this is the one that gets hot. So what you want to do is just to peel off the adhesive underneath. Alright, so peel off that adhesive right there, and the thermal sensor is just right underneath that pad, and we're going to put that right over here, the SATA connector. Right over there is fine for me. Alright, put that into place like that, and I think you're ready. So this one's pretty secure over here. Doesn't look like that's gonna come off. Let's try and let's see if everything connects pretty good, which it does. Okay, that's secure here, secure there, and now we're gonna put back the speakers in place. Make sure that it wasn't disconnected when you first loosened it up. Okay. All right, let's put that into place like that. All right. Do a dust up, clean off the dust before you put back your screen display. So the Mac pulls in air from underneath here, and pushes it out from the back. So the dusty areas are going to be underneath over here, and you'd want to air dust that away, right? And then you would want to air dust our fans, but my fans look pretty clean. All right, so let's see. Now we're ready to put on our adhesive tapes. And let me just prep that for you. And to do that, you have this guide over here. It's clearly labeled where you're gonna put it. Right now I had it, I had the Mac lying like this. So, okay, so now you take off the strip from underneath. I'm gonna slowly do that. Alright, like that. See how that took off like that? Alright, so you're gonna take that off and you're gonna line that up. You use your tool, you can line this up like so. You can line it up. So it was easier for me to do it by hand, so I'm just gonna do it by hand and place them like so. Just line it up. So that's placed already, like so. Okay. And the strips for these 14 and 15 has to go to the back panel of the display, the removed display. Not on here. All right, let me do that, and then so this is the back panel of the display. Number 15 and 14 adhesive is gonna go over here at the very edge of these. So just be very careful with that, so it's not sticking out of the panel. So I'm gonna do that without the camera on. So that adhesive is placed like so. See how it's lined up over there, so it's not going over the glass edge. And you're gonna peel this off later on when you're ready to put the display on. Let's do that. Number 14 will look like this, and lines up perfectly like that. There's a gap in the middle like this, but that's okay. Okay, so now we're getting ready to put back the display on the unibody. So right now I'm putting that into place. Line it up perfectly here before I place it down. So you only got like one shot at this before it sticks to the display. So it sits on the aluminum body. Okay, like so. Alright, so I think I have that lined up perfectly, seems like. Okay, good. Okay, so while you're doing that, we have to put back these, this is the display data cable. Put that slide back in. How you took it off, you just do it in reverse. Slide it in like so. Okay, boom. Slides in like that, and you lock it in place like that. Perfect. Then this is the power supply for that display. So we're gonna put this, slide it back into its place, like so. Looks pretty secure like that. Good. There's a satisfying click to that. And you can now set down your display.
So make sure that that's lined up pretty good because you only got one shot. Alright, so that came out like this, and I kind of tilted that like this so that it doesn't fall off. It's not secure yet. You see how I try to line it up perfectly like this, and now using your microfiber cloth, you might want to like secure the stickers all the way to their sides and to just firmly put it in place. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you how you access the RAM panel and upgrade that to upgrade your RAM. This is your power outlet, and this is the door to your RAM. So the easiest way to do that is to there's a button just above the power. Hope you can see that. Yep, you can see it. So this is that button for the door. You just have to push this in, and you can use that using any tool you have handy. Okay, you're gonna do that like so, and just give it a good push until the door comes out. Like so. Okay, so that door comes out like that, and you're just gonna take it out like this. There's a good chance that there's a little bit of dust left. So this is going to be your instructions how to take out the door. So there's two clips on the side, and you're going to want to pull that apart like that, and then the panel comes down. So to do that, you would do it like this, pull it like that, and you slide the panel down. So right now I have 4 sticks of 4 gigs, so that's 16 gigs over there. And you take it out and slide your new ones in. Today I'm not gonna upgrade it, so after you put that back, after you put your RAMs back, you just slide it back down in place like so, and you're good. So your door doesn't have any latch on it, or any specific latch. It doesn't have any specific latch, so you just pop it back in place and you'll be good. Just line it up and pop it in like so, and you're good. Okay, so this is how it would look like after you've done your upgrade. I just fired it up just now, and you would get, the clone drive. It would look exactly how it was before you upgraded it, because it's just a clone drive. So if you have any questions, I'd be glad to help you guys out. If you have any problems with your upgrade, let me know in the comments. I hope your repair and your upgrade went smoothly. See you on the next one.